Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am here to flip through the Lilac Junk Journal in my single flower series. This is the last one I'm filming. This is the 5th one, so if my voice sounds a little tired, that's why I've been talking for quite a while. But yes, this is last but not least Lilac, and Lilac has been such a special flower for me because I'm a May baby and I always get lilacs on my birthday. Just that 1 week that they bloom is just, it's always on my birthday. So this one was special. This is the first cover I made in this series and I love it. So let's look at the cover. This one ended up being a little bit whiter here, but then still 9. And I added a panel just for extra, I don't know, interest. The tassel, I found this gorgeous chiffon, petally loveliness. And I added all kinds of charms, sparkles, flowers, pearls, silks, laces, chiffon, you know the drill. And then I constructed this. This is hand painted, distressed, and everything. So let's get that sparkle out of there. And then an image of a single lilac. So let us open her up. So for these journals, I added a inside flip that closes with a magnet and just various ephemera. Looks like her tag is missing. I'm not sure why. It's probably in here somewhere. And then I added some little flowers. These aren't technically lilacs, but the color and the size of them just, oh, I love it. This is a butterfly from Recollections, and then a little purple flower for the pull. This is from my kit. This has 4 signatures, so it's pretty large. I will list the page count. And I added, you know, with the book pages, I added from different books, and I couldn't, you know, just strictly stick to lilacs, but I wanted to stay within the color family. So you'll see different purple flowers throughout. Just a big old clustered journaling card from a book page. Here is vellum. This is from my kit. This is a book page that I fussy cut as a tuck spot. This gorgeous tag. Such rich colors in these digitals. Okay, here we have little pockets for various sizes of ephemera. Just little journaling cards and butterflies and fussy cut bouquet. Just loveliness, I think. And then an oval journaling card. I die cut this and backed it, and then it has the ironed purple silk. Love this. This is from my kit. Gold trim. This is a tuck spot, little note card. This is Painted Garden. I want to say this is Delphinium, but I love this page, so I wanted to add that. It's actually a pocket. A little extra note card in there for you. Again, I tried to keep with the purple flowers. This is that pretty fun trim. This is Painted Garden. Love this. This is kind of more of like a red, purple, and then I did a clustered little scrappy tab. Lots of writing space. This is gorgeous trim. And this blue and purple. Look at that. Love that. Oh, I made this envelope. Oh, this probably belongs at the beginning. Excuse me. This is an envelope made out of scrapbooking paper. And I did some collaging on it. And added this for the closure, and then the journaling card inside. Just gild it with gold wax. Why don't we put this where she belongs? sorry scraps. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so here's another crinkly envelope that I made. I love making these so much. So this has silk, purple silk that closes it, and it is a book page with also fabric, flowers, and sequins, and it's all sewn around, and it's kind of a shaker envelope, and then it's lined with coffee dye paper. So I think I left this one empty, and it's very just crinkly and yummy. So you can use that for whatever you like. From my kit. Vintage book page. This is a sari scrap. I always have to have sparkle. Love Edith Holden's butterflies on her papers. This is Lilac book page. Journaling space. Fun journaling space, you know, just 2 entries, or one, I guess one day. I wanted it to look like the flowers were just kind of bursting, flying everywhere, just like this. I love that effect. This is woven silk. Big pages, love the color. Vellum, a big tag. So you can really journal. Oh, I added this to the middle because I just think that's so fun. And I had to separate these signatures, give a little more space in the middle to accommodate my tassel. So I wanted to fill that blank space. This is from a collaged masterboard that I did for this journal. Well, I did one for each of the journals, but just stamping and old book pages and washi and stickers and graphic paper, the shiny paper, just, oh, I love it. This is again from the masterboard. These are just so fun to make. I highly recommend that you start making those if you are a crafter of any kind, because they can be used for just so many things, and they're interesting. Each one is unique. Love the color. These are gilded with gold. Great writing space. This fabric trim. This is, I used the gold through a stencil to make this kind of embossing. I love this texture. It's so interesting. This is vellum that's printed with just many, many small pale lilac petals. This is Painted Garden. This is one of my favorite ever images in any book. Love that color so much. Love that book. Okay, here's an envelope I made out of that yummy paper, just with the little satin, or silk, excuse me, enclosure. I like to have at least one of the center pages in the signature kind of be a big image that you open and just get to enjoy. And of course, you know, you can journal here, but that's a joy to just look at. So there's some scrappy clusters. This is parchment paper. This is a wardrobe. It just closes like this, but I have it open so I can show you. And I added some extra fussy cut lilacs to this so that you could decorate pages. And then I also found this gorgeous, very old postcard. This is, I want to say this is probably 30s, maybe, really old. And then I did some punching and some sewing. So here's some extra decorative items that you can use to make it your own. A little tuck spot, journaling card. Love this trim, this gold trim. Journaling space. So I think these book pages, I like to try to use different sizes of papers, and I like these book pages because, especially on the text side, you're not going to feel bad. I mean, you could write on this, of course, but if you want to glue anything into your book, a photo from a memory or whatever, you're not going to take away from the nice, pretty pages, whatever, by adding something here, and it just kind of correspond with your journal entry. That's how I like to use my journals. So just a suggestion. Oh, I love this from the kit. It's just the color. Oh, and here is Lilac's Folio. So again, this was semi-based on a tutorial from Teal and Tattered. And I will link the video below. I modified it a little bit for my needs, but just using a book page, and I added, these are dried lilac blossoms in here that you can use again to decorate, and then some journaling space here for you. So I love those. Did one of those for each. Oh, here's a windowed envelope with some vellum that I made. And I used this really fun gold, kind of like a cord. I mean, look how this is fun. It's an Edith Holden envelope, giant journaling card. I backed with this magical paper. So I'm gonna have to put all this back later. You can see I snuck in some of my forget-me-nots into this because I just think different colors almost enhance the main flower. I think it adds clusters. Edith Holden. Oh, here I did this kind of flip, and I took some of these flowers and I sort of layered them. Obviously this isn't a lilac, but if you just sort of think about the shape of a of the lilac flower, it kind of tapers like that. And I added some gold distressing and some glitterific and these little gems, and I just think it adds a fun element, interactive element, and texture. So kind of fun. Oh, here's the main image from the collage, used as a tuck spot with this big tag. Some sorry scraps. Edith Holden. Some of that pretty chiffon trim. Lots of good journaling space. More purple flowers. This is from my personal stationery collection. It's a note card and it's just lovely. It has the gold foil. You'll like using that. And if I'm correct, I'm assuming that this is supposed to go in this back, yes, section. I don't know why I moved this stuff around. I was probably flipping through it for the 100th time, making sure everything was how I wanted it. Another one of those big journaling cards. These are nice and sturdy. So, yes, that is a lilac in all her glory. Just super chunky and lovely. I hope that you guys like it. I hope you love this collection as much as I do. Please leave me your thoughts below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.